Welcome to another episode of Thought Ops. I am one of your hosts. My name is Steel Biz.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the other host, EJ Bird. Let me make sure my phone is on vibrate and everything.
Yeah.
Going off and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're back at it again.
Yeah, we're guest list again.
Yeah, we're guest list again, but we didn't. We had a guest, but the guest is trapped in another state. Yeah. So therefore, we got to do the show by ourselves. But the show's basically about us.
Come on in. It's Donald Trump.
Nah, we good. Donald Trump is out of the weather right now, so he feel a little out of it. So he's not gonna be here today. But yeah, my week was eventful. Not at all. No, my week was okay. I had a decent week. Been doing a lot of working. Been doing a lot of like reading and getting emotionally adjusted to different changes and things that happen in my life. It's something like I got two brothers that's in prison, that's locked up, and that's something that I gotta adjust to. And sometimes I feel like I gotta verbally say it, and I gotta adjust to being without them, because we all came here together. We came in life together. We 2 years apart, and I gotta actually adjust to them not being around because of decisions and choices that they make. But one thing I gotta say is that drugs and alcohol affects families. Mm-hmm. All types of drugs and alcohol affect family, and then a lot of things too. Like when I was talking about reading that book last week, and I didn't really want to say exactly why I was talking about reading the book about mental health, about black mental health in the black community, is because I feel like with some of the decisions that they made, and some decisions I make myself too, because I deal with having like a personality where I have an addictive personality. Mm-hmm. And some decisions I've actually made in my life, I don't think I ever did anything that's jail worthy or prison worthy, but some of the decisions I make before I stopped drinking, and doing drugs. But I wasn't really a drug person, but I've tried stuff. But mm-hmm. Some of the decisions that I make, they was affected by your mental health, and it affects your mental health, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I have to just adjust to the fact that neither one of my brothers are around with me, and I be having it's crazy because I be having dreams and like little nightmares and stuff, and I just had like a nightmare the other night that, and it wasn't a nightmare, it was a dream, but it was an uncomfortable dream that my brother was here and we was arguing. Mm-hmm. But in the dream, I was kind of happy that we was arguing because he was here. Yeah. And because we always argue. Mm-hmm. Like, since we was little kids. Yeah. Like, me and my other brother, we never really argued. Mm-hmm. But me and the other brother, we argued a lot since we was little kids. And, man, it's like, he not even here to argue with. Yeah. He called me, but it's different. It's just different when somebody's not in touch. Mm-hmm. And they're not there physically. It's just it's a lot different, and it's crazy that I'm talking about it on the show. But sometimes you got to be what's the word I'm looking for?
Transparent.
Sometimes you got to be transparent because your transparency could be like a healing to you. Yeah. And a lot of times in the black community, we don't want to be transparent because we feel like we telling our family business, mm-hmm. and then we're actually denying ourselves something. Yeah. And it's I ordered the DSM 4 or 5. book. That's the book that people that are therapists and
DSM. What is that?
That's the book that that therapists have to read. Like therapists and psychologists and psychiatrists, they have to read it. Okay. Because to understand the different mental health. A friend of mine that this person too, mm-hmm. that works in therapy, and I asked her, I was like, "Yo, now that I'm about to read that book, can I come work for you?" I ain't gonna have a degree. I mean, I got a degree.
What'd she say?
She was like, she just dogged me pretty much, so I didn't get a job. I failed the interview.
You wear a degree, don't you?
Huh?
You wear a degree, don't you?
I have a degree, but that degree is not in psychology. I think that when I didn't get too interested in like psychology, psychiatry, and like therapist type reading until I got sober. When I got sober, I got like real
trying to get understanding of.
Yeah, understand why I am how I am. Yeah, and understand why certain people are how they are. Yeah, and sometimes I don't want to minimize people doing bad things. Yeah, but sometimes it is better you get a better understanding of why they do certain things.
Yeah.
So I'm boring you. So
No, I'm paying attention. I mean, I commend you for sharing that because I knew what was going on and everything, and I'm surprised you shared it and everything. But hopefully it helped people out there.
yeah, because I don't care what people say though. Like my brothers have done what they've done, and I know that it's probably like Googleable or whatever, and they got into the situations that they got into. But I know people be like, I've watched celebrities will have family in prison. People like, how could you? These are my family. I don't care what nobody say, and let God deal with them. And and if they did whatever they did, they're being punished under the law. Yeah. So I'm not going to punish them. You know what I'm saying? We will have conversations. There's conversations that we can have, but when time is ready, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to feel like I'm not dealing with my family no more. Even though sometimes I feel betrayed a little bit because sometimes our decisions that we make
and your feelings are valid.
Affect us more than just us. But I feel like they would be mad hearing me say that.
Yeah,
but I feel betrayed. I feel like they ain't here. It's certain stuff that I would want to share with them. It's certain things that I would want to do for them. Certain things I want to do with them. Certain things that I want to, I feel like we came here to America 8, 10, and 12. Mm-hmm. We all came here together. We grew up little kids in Jamaica. We came from a different country, and I don't know if it makes my parents feel like we should have stayed where the hell we was at because things, would have been better. But the decisions that I make and the things that I do, I try to make sure that I am a living example to myself, to other people around me, to my family. I make sure that the things that I make conscious decisions that are, I went to church this weekend too.
Yeah,
to go hear preaching.
I was waiting to see if he was going to bring that up. I was just waiting.
It was crazy because I was talking to one of my friends on the phone, and it was like, I was like, yeah, I'm going to church Sunday, and my father preaching, and my friend was like, I'm gonna go. Yeah, and I was like, what? Yeah. It's him.
I haven't been to church in years either. Yeah.
And the church when he walked in, the church was still standing.
Yeah,
it didn't burn
still upright.
It didn't burn up.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like he was going to church. Yeah. And it was like I told a friend of mine, I was like, yeah, whatchamacallit going to church too, and she was like. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, she thought I was trying to be funny. Yeah. And I was like, nah, he's going to church. Yeah. And she was like, oh, and she got excited, like, oh, he's going to church. He's gonna go serve the Lord. Yeah. I was like, he's gonna go.
But your father was preaching.
Yeah, he was preaching, and it was a good word. I feel like when I listen to my father preach, though, it's kind of funny because my father is a good speaker. Yeah. And he know how to captivate people. My father speaks with his hands a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He likes to bring the audience in, and he has a very strong accent. Mm-hmm. And I feel like sometimes he says that he has a strong accent because he's heard people say that they can't understand him enough. And I feel like sometimes it's a little bit of insecurity. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That makes him say that.
Well, I mean, especially when you're doing public speaking.
When you're doing public speaking. But I feel like the words that... I know my father, and I know my father's heart. Yeah. And I know my father... You know how some people be like, they don't want to... They look at a person that's giving a message, and they be like, I don't really need this message because the person that's giving the message is not delivered. But my father, I feel like, has been the best father, the best man, the best... I've watched him be a good husband to my mother. Yeah. I've watched him be a good grandfather. Mm-hmm. I've just watched my father do a lot of things that are commendable, and it's just crazy when you watch your father and you be like, dang, I got to live up to these standards. And I never want my father to feel like what happened with my brothers is based on him and how because there's two different things that raise you. Mm-hmm. There's your parents and
your environment,
the streets. Yeah. The environment and the streets. I used to be in the streets too. I was in the streets before. That was the worst 15 minutes of my life.
You was in the streets.
I was in the streets, and then my mother called me in the house.
Or you used to walk the streets.
I barely could do that. I was in the streets, and my mother called me in the house. Like, she was like, get out to the streets now. Yeah. But We all make mistakes, though. We all make mistakes.
No one's perfect.
But it's these drugs and alcohol, man. That is what got these people where they at. Can we say cocaine on air?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, but the stuff that people put in their nose.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and that's becoming popular again. Like it's so many people that is like doing that.
What you mean popular again?
What the crazy thing is, I'm just surprised because the other one in the rock form, right?
Yeah,
it's people probably still do it, but I don't think it's as popular as it was back in the day.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still people that is still doing it and think it's something cool.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that I never tried it, but it just doesn't do anything for me. 21 years, I've been sober 21 years, so I can say whatever I did in the past is what I did in the past. Yeah. So I've been sober for 21 years. I had fun.
I've never tried it. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm cheap.
Yeah, right.
And
I was just about to say
you gotta have some money to do that. I'm too cheap for that.
I didn't pay for it, so it was kind of like.
Well, you went to.
No, I went to HBCU.
Yeah, that's what
you know they wasn't doing that. And dude, they would call me a credit. Yeah, I went to HBCU. The people that I did that with were people that went to PW. What's that called? PWUs, predominant white universities.
Oh, that's what they call.
Yeah, I think that's what they call PWUs. But the people that I did that stuff with were people that went to white colleges, and I had never did it with anybody white before, but I did it with black people that hung around a lot of white people, hung around a lot of rich white people that could afford it. I've tried other stuff too. Mm-hmm. No heroin, no crack.
I don't know what people say.
Oh, my bad. No H word, no C word, but I had fun back in the day. But you come to a realization, you come to realize that those things ain't nothing here but to mess up your life. Go ahead.
You right about that, man. I don't want to say that. I'll tell you on camera. I don't want to sound too ditty and shit. Let's see, my week. First, I want to start off by saying, first we are at David Forest Studios. We are shooting in the the photo area or whatever. Yeah. So that's why you see all this photo stuff. Check out DFC Collections, Bedford.
I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot.
You need a photo shoot, something. Come holler at Dave, man. He'll hook you up. Got the green screen, all that stuff. Second, it's imperative that we as a people need to stop the violence. There's too much violence going on in Cleveland, Akron. There's too many people getting unalived. Too many young people unaliving other young people. Too many young people getting unalived, and it's ridiculous. We need to stop the violence in our communities because it's getting overboard. Especially when you start seeing people or teenagers and kids and stuff like that. It's too much.
It sounds personal. Did you see something happen? Like,
no, it's something I saw today, and it's crazy because I drive down the street going to work, so it's like a quiet neighborhood, and I saw something today, and it's just like it was crazy that I drive down the street all the time, and something like that happens. So, what else I want to talk about? Shout out to Shador Sanders. He did some stuff down in Garden Valley with the, they had a big fire down there, everything. He did some stuff for the community where he could have went to the SPs, but he bypassed the SPs and did that. So
you know what's crazy about that?
What's up?
I meant to call you and ask you. Every time I call you to ask you, I forget to ask you. Mm-hmm. I got 4 I put it on Facebook.
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
I got 4 big, huge garbage bags of clothes to send to them.
You should talk to Dave, because Dave was doing a drive.
Oh, I got 4 big, and the reason why, no, it's 5. And the reason why, because I have more stuff that I want to send to them. Like, I have so much clothes that I don't wear, and I need to just give it away. And then somebody was like,
shoes too.
And shoes. Yeah, I still got shoes, even though people come over and borrow shoes and still walk all over me.
Yeah, a lot of people don't walk with Molly.
Yeah,
Molly your shoes, huh?
Yeah, right. But the crazy thing is,
might as well get to the needy.
The crazy thing is, I got all that clothes, all the in my garage, and somebody was like, "You should give it to the Goodwill," but I'm like, "No," because Goodwill still charge people.
Yeah.
I was like, I want where they could give this stuff away, and I'm just nice clothes, expensive clothes, polo shirts, things like that, stuff I only wore. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Dave.
Yeah. What else? This week was the 1 year anniversary. This past Saturday was 1 year anniversary of my mother passing. So I tried to pump myself up for it, but it was rough. I was just. It's still weird, man, that my mom is not here, and I don't know. At times it bothers me, and it's just so. I don't know. It's like unless you've been through this situation or dealt with the situation, it's like unexplainable. But it's just weird. Sometimes it's rough, man. It just gets to you. So that was Saturday. Then Monday was my father's birthday. As y'all know, me and my father, we really aren't on that best of terms, but I still called him, wished him happy birthday. Had his grandson, wished him happy birthday. So we'll see where the situation goes from there.
That's
yeah, big. I try to be the adult in the room.
See, that's where you stop being an adult. Where you have to say little passive aggressive stuff like that.
Yeah, so
you try to fix it, or you just try to fix it.
Yeah. I'm happy I will be starting a new job, so I put my 2 weeks notice in. Then my first week of my 2 weeks. Whoever came up with the idea of 2 weeks notice, I don't understand it because once I got that new job, I checked out.
This is how I feel about 2 weeks notice. Is they gonna give me 2 weeks notice before they fire me?
Yeah, but I mean, I got vacation time and stuff I could use, but I don't want to use that time because I'd rather get paid.
When do you start a new job?
The 28th.
I thought you was going Monday.
No, the 28th. So I still have one more week of work or whatever. But it's kind of like I've been kind of going on my the retirement tour, or I'm leaving tour or whatever. So, I'm looking forward to that. New beginnings. Like Terrence said, he invited me to church. I got to see his father preach excellent service, excellent message. So I was dressed up, had my mama's Bible that she gave me and everything. I came prepared.
Yeah. Somebody told him, somebody was like, "You look like you go to the gym." I was jealous.
Then what your uncle said, me and you look like brothers.
Yeah, my uncle said. Yeah, my father was like, he just said anything. He was like, y'all don't look like. He's like, y'all don't look like.
Way better.
No, my father just said y'all just both bald headed. He was like, y'all both bald headed. He gonna say y'all looking like. Yeah, my uncle was like, yeah. He was like, y'all look like brothers. I'm like, I don't look like that, man.
What else happened this week? Oh, something happened before the show, man. It just pissed me off, man. But I'm trying to have a positive show, man. So as you can see, man, we go through it. We know y'all go through it. We go through it too. You know what I'm saying?
You can talk about it because my phone broke right before the show.
Oh yeah,
right before the show.
Yeah,
like my phone broke at 2:30.
Yeah.
Well, it was already broke for days, but it was. And then your car situation.
Yeah, my car situation, man. I was trying to buy a brand new car. They played me at the last minute, sold the car I was looking at, and all this other stuff. So, man, it's all good though. But that was our week.
He one of them people. He cheap though, so he could have had a car. And he got good credit, but he one of them people that don't.
Hey man, I be looking for deals, man.
Yeah, he about to buy a car on Amazon.
Yeah. What's that Facebook?
No, he about to buy a car on Amazon.
Yeah, but I mean that's all I got to say for my week, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So when we come back, we're gonna do the part where.
We got something new. Yeah, we got something new we're gonna do since we don't have no books or no topic or whatever. We're gonna do something fun.
Yeah, because I'm finishing that book. Yeah. It's crazy. So Rashida, what's her name? Rashida, the book that I'm reading. Yeah. Can't remember her last name. Rashida Walker, I think that's her name. Oh. Right. So I hope that's her name. Rita. Her name is Rita something. Oh. So I gotta remember the name of the author. But the book that I'm reading, I posted the book on Instagram. Right. Yeah. Posted the book on TikTok. Yeah. Didn't tag her. Just posted that I'm reading this book for my book club. She sent me a message today. Tell me how the book is when you get done.
Is she local?
So I Googled her. She been on Breakfast Club. She been everywhere.
Tell her to come on the show.
She's from Cleveland. When I Googled her, but she's not.
Hey, come on, thought out.
She's not local, but she's from Cleveland.
Well, come on, thought out.
Come on, thought out. But I told her that I do I actually do a review of every book that I read, and I put it on I put it online. And she you know, they got thousands and thousands of followers, so she just didn't send no more messages.
Oh, okay.
That message probably was generated by a computer.
AI.
AI message, but I was like, dang, I didn't post no tags. I just post. I don't know how does that stuff work now.
Did you had to?
No hashtag. No hashtag.
Oh.
The only thing is the picture of the book and the name of the book.
Unless you did some type of search or something like that.
Yeah, it was weird. I was like, damn. I don't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna come back with our new surprise.
Yeah.
What we doing for the show.